fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, welcome to ProDivinity. This is going to be your love reading for June 2019. Let's take a look. The cards are ready to go. It's like for me when they kind of get stuck like this, the energies are ready to go. So let's just try one more time. I did pre-shuffle off camera, but I know it's good to just do a few more times. So again, this is going to be a general reading. It's for your love relationship, whether you are in one, whether you're in a new one, or a new person is coming in. This is just looking at your energies and theirs. It is a general reading. Please only take what resonates and just forget the rest. Do not give it any of your energy. Free will is what rules. All right, so fire signs. Let's see. What are your expectations in the relationships? 5 of Wands. Okay. Interesting. We'll talk about it. What are their expectations? Empress. What are your differences? The 6 of Swords. What are your similarities? Ace of Wands. Your emotional compatibility. Your physical compatibility. 10 of Cups, 4 of Cups, 10 of Cups, oh sorry, 6 of Cups, and then your mental compatibility, the 5 of Cups. Okay, you have 2 5s, 2 6s. Okay, and the bottom of the deck is the Fool. Oh my God, take a leap of faith. I can just close the reading right now. Take a leap of faith, whatever it is. So you have the Fool, you have the 7 of Pentacles, which says a little bit of a weight. And then you have a 3 of Swords kind of coming out of a disappointment or a heartbreak or, you know, a letdown. But there is that happy family, 10 of Cups behind it. So let's take a look. I would like to draw a couple oracle cards, oracle angel cards. Let's see. So we can get a few more messages for our fantastic fire signs. I don't need to read anything because you know what to do. Trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay. That's the first message. And then have passion. Trust and follow your renewed passion in your love life and career. Okay, so it's actually touching in career as well. This is a beautiful card. Oh my God, look at the colors. Look at the energy. So beautiful. Okay, so that's what the archangels are telling us. Now let's see what the romance angels want to say. We'll take 2 for romance angels. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Okay. And this one. And release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So again, for those of you who did not actually have an ex, you know, it's really about clearing your energy or your past, you know, thoughts that may be hindering you in this relationship. So it's all of that. And it makes sense because we do have some wands and some swords here. So let's just take a look. Okay, so overall, actually, you know what to do. Based on this card, but I'm gonna just try and read and interpret these for you so you know better what to do. Let me just scooch these a little bit up. Okay, so your expectations are in the relationship of 5 of Wands. Now usually the 5 of Wands is a card of conflict. It's a card of some competition, more so conflict I would say. But it is always petty arguments. So when this isn't an expectation card, that does not mean you want to have arguments. It actually means you don't want to have an argument. So I don't read reversals, but the energy of this one is kind of reversed, right? So you want, in this relationship, not to have to worry about the small things and the petty things. You just want it to be calmer and not have that kind of a, you know, small bickering, so to speak. So if you do notice yourself or the other person engaging in it, you know how to like check your energy and kind of get out of it. It's not worth it, right? So that's what you're expecting, is not to have that in this relationship. And the energies could be vice versa, right? This could be them or you and vice versa here. So here, but I'm just going to read it this way. Apply however it fits. For your partner or love interest or, again, partner, yes, their expectations are the Empress. Now the Empress is, again, a person who is really on top of things, who can manifest whatever they want. They have full abundance. This is love, foundation, money, happiness, whatever. So this is the complete fulfillment in the relationship. That's what they want. They want to be able to create that with you, is to have a very fertile, very loving and growing and passionate relationship. I mean, this is like the greenery represents fertility. It represents abundance in every form, heart, mind, spirit, however you want to look at it, but completely fulfilled. That's what their expectations are. So, no pressure. And that's what their wants are, and that's in terms of your differences. And it's kind of like, I can see because of these two cards too why this is coming up in your differences between the two of you. You have the Six of Swords. Six of Swords usually is a card of like moving away from choppy waters and kind of touching land. So you've come out of a turbulent time and you finally on stable ground, right? So when this is in a differences position, it means that one of you has kind of already come out of something that was really turbulent, while the other may be in that energy. Or it could be just like one of you is struggling to come out of that energy while the other does not have experience with that. And I feel it could be either of those scenarios, especially because we have this Romance Angel card here that says release your ex. So the time has come to clear your energy. So if you have any energies or any past hurt or disappointments that you're carrying in your heart, that's something meditate, release out of your system, because this is coming up in your differences card. Not both of you feel the same way or carry the same burdens internally, so it's time to release that. So that's what these two kind of go together and speaks to that part of it. In terms of your similarities, you are both really, really excited about each other. This is, again, the Ace of Wands is the hot sexual desire, the passion for each other. So there is a lot of spark, and you both feel very, very attractive to each other, physically speaking, which is a good thing. When we talk about emotional compatibility, there is a Four of Cups energy. Now, the Four of Cups is kind of like, if you look at this person, it's kind of sitting glum and sad and not really feeling, as if things are going really well. So emotionally, what this means is, in terms of compatibility, right? Both of you tend to be a little bit more passive in terms of, you tend to look at, or you are looking at what you don't have. Okay, so this person is focusing on the cup that's kind of like, it's just kind of emptying it and not really looking at the other opportunities. In some other traditional tarots, this is usually the hand, the divine hand coming in, offering the cup, and the person not looking at it. So what I'm seeing is, emotionally, both of you have this side where, or maybe one of you, I can't tell if it's both or one. It's probably both, because there's another Five of Cups, and these are all cups or compatibility. These are all very, very heavy emotions here. So check into that energy, look for the positive, look for what's going well. You have to focus on the positive and not be like the downer in the relationship, or in general in any day, right? So that's what I'm getting here a little bit. So watch for that energy, try to turn it into the positive. Physically, this is so beautiful. You have the Six of Cups. Six of Cups is nostalgia. It's feeling childlike, your happy memories from childhood. So when you're together physically, you feel very, very happy with each other. Like, it's a very content energy. And again, like, you know, it's even like feels like past lives, even maybe like you were probably together in the past lives. This is it feels like a much longer connection than it actually is. So this is really good to have, you know, in the physical. So if you feel really happy, emotionally satisfied, and you're physical, there's a very high physical drive here as well. Those kind of bring it all together pretty nicely. And then you have the passion card as well, right? So passion, passion, and passion kind of goes together. So there's a lot of emotion and passion here. Here, in terms of your mental compatibility, again, this could be both because it's coming up in your emotional and mental. You have the cups energies where both of these cards appear a little somber. They're not very happy, right? And this is about focusing on what you don't have. The Five of Cups is also the person is looking at the cups that have spilled, but not really looking at their two solid options right behind him. All that person has to do is just turn around and look at the options they have. So when this is appearing in the mental compatibility, one of you or both of you tend to again focus on the negative side of things. So I would encourage you, the message here is like really focus on the positive. You know what to do, right? Trust your inner knowledge and act upon it. And I like this one here as well. It's like let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. If it's something you're having trouble expressing, you know, just bring in your close friends or hang out with your friends and just start conversations and just like let somebody else help you with that if you're having issues expressing those emotions. But overall, I feel like, you know, you don't want bickering. You do want to look at the positive. There's a lot of hot chemistry. You're kind of moving out of choppy waters and you feel very fulfilled and complete overall and feel like this is a past life connection and you guys have been together. You do have to release some negative old energies or negative patterns out of your field, your energy field, or encourage, if it's your partner, encourage them to do so just so you can move forward. But it's overall, these are pretty good cards here that we have. All of these actually, it's just the cups, these two cups and the Five of Wands that kind of shows like, okay, let's focus on the positive. So again, I'm not surprised to see the fire and the passion here. It's fire signs after all. So I hope that helps. Again, it's general. Take what applies. If you'd like a personal reading, do email me at prodivinity1111@gmail.com. And you have a fantastic June. Love and light. Bye.